Welcome back to Apollo Justice. We are starting the third case today after we blazed through case 2 last time. I did not think we were going to end up finishing case 2 last week, but we did. So here we are. And the episode is the right of turnabout. This is going to be interesting. All right, let's see what we get up to this time. Oh god, no. Alright, here we go. The right of turnabout.
Wakey wakey, 201. Got some more questions. Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
I feel like I've heard that voice actor before. Oh, we're definitely back in Karai. Oh. Oh. So we got 2 victims. Potentially. Oh boy, okay. This should be interesting. But yeah, we're definitely back in Karai. So, yeah, we're definitely playing this Phoenix. Alrighty then. Another fine day in the Kingdom of Karai. Excuse me, Luxel? Does this look like the face of someone who would murder someone? Yeah, I didn't think so. What do you mean, Katie and Luxel? Hello? What do you mean? I'm innocent. If this doesn't convince you, I don't know what will. You were gonna murder Redtons? Don't lie. He deserves it, though! Cats are trustworthy? Exactly. I did not, Katie. I did not. I don't know, Silver. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, back to the game. It's so peaceful here. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already. But 2 weeks? Jesus. This place is really starting to grow on me. Still. Okay, so that was 2 weeks ago. I did not shoot her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Sure was a rough start. Now, to do what I came here to do. See Maya. Hey, we're gonna see Maya! Her long ascetic training is finally coming to an end. Before it does, she said something about one last rite she has to perform today. Oh, is this, that tour guide? Mr. Right! Yep, I was right. Hey, puppy! Haparaki. Hey, Albie. Haparaki. Oh, you've mastered the traditional greeting of Karai. Hi, Lionheart. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I don't know about that. But I guess all that practicing is paying off. Have you gotten used to life at the temple? I'm grateful they're letting me stay here, but the mornings start a little too early for me. Yeah, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Korain. Is there such thing as praying too much? I guess some people would beg to differ. Hi, Cloud Ripper, welcome in. No. Actually not. No. I suppose, yeah. Because, like, a prayer doesn't necessarily have to be, like, it's just wishing for the best, for, you know, yourself or for others. So, yeah. That's off to you guys. I don't know how you do it. Most religions are more about where you pray rather than how much. I guess that's true. Yeah, because you either pray at a church or a temple or, you know, something along those lines, or you do it at like a shrine or something. It depends on the religion, I guess. And today's a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, everyone has like, before bed. Yeah, that's the other thing that people do. Either that or I don't know if it's commonplace nowadays, but I'd imagine there's still families that pray at the table before they eat dinner. I know that was a lot more of a thing back in the, like, you know, years ago, but I'd imagine there are still some families that are like that as well. Dylan, hi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. So yeah. There's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to your heart's content. Nothing wrong? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, like, okay, we may all have different interests and we may have different religions and different cultures and all that kind of stuff, but honestly, as long as you can respect each other as human beings, that's all that matters, honestly. It doesn't matter how different you are or how similar you are. Like, as long as you respect each other, that's all that matters. So, yeah. Like, you shouldn't criticize people's religion or their beliefs or anything like that. You know, if it keeps them going, that's all that matters. Chips, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Mine prays before dinner or before going on a long trip or before going into a relationship. Interesting. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I mean, each to their own, honestly. Like, I will admit, I'm not a religious person. I used to be, but I started to question some stuff personally, but yeah, I'm not gonna get into that because that's a whole thing in itself. But I do respect, like, when people believe in a, you know, if they go by a certain religion, it's like, okay, you know, absolutely. I mean, there's certain things that I believe in that other people wouldn't. So, you know, just go with what you feel is right for you. Honestly, really, as long as you don't hurt anyone, that's all that matters. So, yeah. But anyway, I can think of a few things I'd rather do. I feel that, Phoenix. On his knees. What up, G? If they're trying to push their agenda onto you and criticize you for not following it, then yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah, no, that's when you're really, yeah, you're pushing it by that point. Oh, some puppy, yeah. I have no problem with faith. I have a problem with the way people wield religion like a club. Yeah, I mean, you have those clubs where, like, you get, like, the... Why are we screaming? You have, like, youth clubs and all that kind of stuff where they kind of, like, talk about religion, which, honestly, I think is fine, as long as, like, you know, as long as, you know, the people that are going to it, they enjoy it and whatnot, so. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. I thought... Never mind. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, if they use it as a weapon, then it's a complete no-go. Have a big old mallet for those people? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sorry for the misunderstanding there, Ibon. That's my bad. Fine, thank you for the stream. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, if you use it as a weapon, then... Yeah, no. You're using it wrong, and you are just horrible for doing that. It's just... No. Anyway. So what makes today so special anyway? You mean you don't know? Today's their purification rite. It's only performed once a year. That's what Maya must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. I wonder what her role in it is. So what exactly is Maya going to be doing for this purification rite? What? Didn't she tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Kira. It's only the most important part of the entire rite. Damn, alright. Yeah, now let's have fun. I only just, like, usually we don't talk about religion in this stream just because, obviously, with everyone's, you know, different religions and whatnot, and obviously it can become a heated topic. But just because of what was brought up here, it's like, okay, you know, I could talk about it a little bit, so, yeah. There's a place and a time for these sort of conversations, so, yeah. I see. It's unprecedented to have a foreigner play such a key role. Let's have fun in the kingdom that hates defense attorneys. Exactly. Wow, that's really something. It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life. So, who is this Lady Kira you mentioned? Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, there lived a female warrior who fought... Oh, for God's sake, here we go again. I kind of saw that coming. Actually, let me go back up the text. There lived a female warrior who fought valiantly to establish the kingdom of Kurai. Let me stop you right there. Is something wrong? No, it's just... I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story. Yeah, I'd say it normally takes around 2 hours to tell. Whew, dodged a bullet there. Oh, right! You're supposed to finally see Miss Maya today! The story can wait. The story can wait then. In the meantime, you can read up on the rite with this. English guidebook? Where did you take this up from? I found it just lying there in the temple library. I figured no one's using it, so I borrowed it. Hey, this book belongs to Maya. See? There's her name on the back. Guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. Yeah, she'll be fine with it. She probably used that herself when she first arrived. Miss Maya should already be at the site where the rite is to take place. Let's go to the Plaza of Devotion. I wonder if Maya's matured any since I last saw her. I'd say in some places she has, but I'd say some parts of her are gonna be the same as before. That's what I'd imagine. Probably matured in terms of like the spirit medium stuff, but maybe not so much in her personality. But we'll see. It's on a mountaintop, so it might get a little cold, though. I think I can handle it. Sure about that, Phoenix? It is indeed big enough to hold a dog. At least a small dog. Says the attorney who fell through a bridge in winter. Wow, callback. God damn. Oof, it's so cold. But the air itself is made of ice. Look at all these people. Well, this is the day. This is the day we. Oh my god, I can't speak. This is the day we come to offer prayers to Lady Kira, protector of our land. It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted, right. Well, couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? This, too, is part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. I love the way the dog kind of just bows as well, so to speak. That's actually kind of cute. Further up, at the end of those stairs, is the inner sanctum. See, everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Of course we are! After all, Korean is also known as the land of prayer. It's said that we Koreanese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. Damn! That's a long time. I'm just trying to picture this, like... I thought it was Edgeworth's Pomeranian. Oh my god. I think we answered the question, can you pray too much? 15 hours a day, like, I'm just trying to picture that, because, like, there's so many other things that you gotta do during the day, especially if you got a job or something. I could see it happening in schools, for example, where you would pray, like, a few times throughout the day. Maybe like at the beginning or at the end of a lesson or something. The start of the day. Maybe the end of the day as well. Like, I can kind of see it for school, but I can't picture it for work. Interesting. So not the craziest things for monks, nuns, or the highest level of clergy. I mean, true. 8 hours of sleep as well could leave 1 hour a day for leisure time. Yeah, that's not a whole lot of time, honestly. But good grief. Whew. Yeah, also, fun fact, since KD brought up the topic of nuns, I actually used to go to a school years ago, like when I was a kid, that was run by nuns. Fun fact. Praying does not always mean folded hands and fold or bowed heads. Prayers can be silent. That's true. That's true. But yeah, no, fun fact, I used to go to a school that was run by nuns years ago when I was a kid. And I was in Cyprus as well, so, yeah. What? 15? From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. You see all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. Well, we know where Serena picked up their nonsense. Ha! What up, G? Katie here. Just wanted to say hey. They contain the prayers of our people. Oh, he's talking about these colorful strips of cloth. There's something written on each one. Yeah, like I'd say an individual prayer. Think of the stream straight, Chips. Appreciate it. Such piety is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story's gonna have to wait for another time, Albie. Maya should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. Pardon me, O noble traveler. Hello.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
that Maya?
And, who might you be?
No way!
Maya?
I was not expecting that voice from her. What? I mean, I know she's grown, but good grief. She might have changed a little bit. Yeah. Just a little bit. All is right with the world. It's Maya. Haperaki. There we go. I don't know why I was struggling there. Oh my god, look at her! Oh my god! She's all grown up! Jeez. Haperaki, Albie. And you, Mr. Wright. May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. Yeah, I'm kind of gonna give her like the Mia voice. Like now that she's a bit older, so yeah, I'm expecting a change in a moment. She's probably acting all formal now, but then she's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Nick!" Oh, thanks. Long time no. There we go. Long time no see, Nick. Ah, I recognize that pose. Oh yeah, it is the same tune! Oh god, it's so nice to hear it again. Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. This is Maya Fey. She's a spirit medium from Korean village back home. She was also my assistant for quite some time. I know, I'm so happy to see her again. Oh, my heart is full. That was many years ago. Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. I sure miss those days. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of Raiden Kolo offices. Now she's here, training to be the leader of Korean village and the master of her craft. Apparently, to become the master of the Korean channeling technique, you have to train here in Korea, since this is where the technique originated. Oh, okay. Didn't I sound just like a pious nun when you saw me just now? Too bad that's about all I learned from all the training I did. You haven't changed a bit, Maya. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? She may look a little more mature on the outside, but inside, she's the same old Maya. Yeah, that's what I expected, honestly. I mean, I'm sure that there's some parts of her on the inside that's changed as well, but otherwise, her personality is still pretty much the same. I'm actually kind of glad for that. Fair, honestly. Fair. I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh? Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story. I was the accused. You should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing. That was another one of your famous seat off your pants come from behind wins, huh? Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times. Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me. You haven't changed a bit either, Nick. Ouch. That definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So I guess you finished the bulk of the training needed to become the master, right? Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? Yep. I've completed the full 2 years. I could finally go home once I performed the purification rite today. Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites. Well, the High Priest's wife usually conducts it each year, but with her baby on the way, it's just more than she can handle. Oh, okay. The High Priest practically begged me to stand in for her this year. Well, you may not know all of their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great. You bet. Just you watch, Nick. I'm gonna be the best Lady Kira, guardian deity ever. I better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in a flaming disaster then. So about that guardian deity you'll be portraying today, what exactly are we talking about here? Well, first of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home. Oh, that's okay. So I'm gonna hydrate. Annabosek! How you doing, Snaker? Welcome on in. She's a real person who fought to establish the Kingdom of Karayan a long, long time ago. Wow, so she actually existed. And now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies. That sounds like something you'd be into. I know, right? Who wouldn't want to be a cake-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right. Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must really be a popular deity if all these people are here for her. Yep. But there's more to it than just her popularity this year. There's more? So why is this rite attracting such a large crowd this year? Oh, excuse me. Still a samurai fan at heart? Absolutely. Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal. Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared, just like in the legends. She began capturing members of the Defiant Dragons right and left. You're kidding, right? They say it's only a matter of time until she gets their leader, the revolutionary Dirk, too. Wait a minute, didn't we hear that name last time? So Lady Kira is a rebel hunter now, huh? It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they're trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life. I didn't believe it at first either. But there's a real picture of her in the front page. Oh my god, why am I struggling today? There's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. Sightings of her go back about 2 years. But this is the first actual picture of her to ever be taken. Alright, Zootopia, take care. I can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. Indeed. Excuse me. Yeah, indeed, Katie. Couldn't this just be some Lady Kira fan? You know, like you, Maya. You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. You think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that dressed in a costume alone? Honestly, don't ever underestimate people. You never know what they're capable of. That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something. Spirit possessing a piece of clothing? We should cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? The puffy cheeks. You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart. I've got a real office to run now, so I gotta keep it real, right? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You've really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull. And there's even one that's drooping. Let me leave my hair out of this. Anyway, I swear that the Lady Kira people have been spotting is the real deal. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know? Can't believe you really buy all that. Although, I wonder who's under that robe. Oh no, Scooby-Doo over here. Mr. Wright, she's She's the talk of the town. She even gave me this great new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. It's called the Kira bun. Talking about a Kira business strategy. God. Come on, Maya. Just admit it's you running around dressed as Lady Kira already. I guess the jig is up. What? It's really true, Miss Maya? Indeed. It is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I have returned in this lovely young lady's body. What? Oh, the puppy! No! Only a minion of the Defiant Dragons could see through my disguise. Now, feel my wrath, foul lawyer. Hey-ya! Ow! Mr. Right. Just kidding. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the right today, but there's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types. I don't know. That was a pretty solid left hook she just threw. Oh, you were just trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second. Even the puppy's just like, what? No one could be that naive, right? You'd be surprised, Phoenix. You'd be surprised. Well, I hope you enjoyed playing superhero at the right today. Ooh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already. Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. I better get going. His footsteps? During the rite, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later. I doubt they're actually meant to be a stop slacking warning system for you, Maya. Miss Maya is always so bright and cheerful. Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's been all for naught. Hope not. I don't know. Considering how long it's been, surely she would have improved in some way, shape, or form, so... Ah, it's Acolyte Zealot! Acolyte Zealot? Look, he's the one praying in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the High Priest, Abadimi, and lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle? Yeah, I could never do that. Ah, it's Abadimi! The purification rite is about to begin! That's a sacred robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. Oh wait, not a thing. Also, hi Rizza, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Looks almost exactly like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it. Thank you for the Lark Silver, appreciate it. Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind. Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Oh, those bells on the High Priest's ankles. Oh my god, they're massive! They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. That's right, it's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother. Okay, let's see. First I kneel down and cross my ankles. Then I bow forward. Ouch! Now all I can see is the ground and my back is killing me. You really should have trained for this, sir. Wait a second. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Albie? The rite requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow. What? That's 2 whole days! Ugh, I don't feel so... Oh! There goes his back. Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir? Somebody help! Right, Miss, right. Mr. Wright, please, you have to get up. The puppy's like, oh, oh, my aching. Hmm? Albie? Where are we? The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. I guess I passed out from that back pain. Do you remember all the abuse he's taken in his legal career? Oh, absolutely, yeah. At 35, his back is given out badly? Yeah, apparently. They must have carried me all the way here. Something terrible's happened. Miss Maya. She's... Oh, no. She's... Oh, just follow me to the Plaza of Devotion. Something must have happened while I was passed out. Miss Maya's... She's been around... Yep. Back to the old days. She's been arrested. The Fey tradition continues. Yippee! What? Where's Maya? Take it easy, alright? But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let me go! Maya! Nick! I didn't kill him! I swear I didn't! Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What on earth is going on? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way... Hey, back off, officer. Oh, it's Emma! Emma? Emma Sky? What's she doing in Korean? In every single game, she's either been arrested on suspicion of or been accused of murder. Pretty much, Katie. Pretty much. Yo, what the heck? Why is she here? I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya under arrest. Alright, take her down to the station. But with respect, got it? Yes, ma'am. Nick! Oh, no. So, what are you doing in Korean, Emma? It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Korean, Mr. Wright? Sarah and Ty, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Same here. It's a long story. But we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. This is going to be a tough one, isn't it? Wait, the High Priest was murdered? What happened, Emma? Please tell me everything you can. Well, basically, there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. The victim is... Trust in me. Trust in me. The High Priest who was presiding over the rite. Wait, hold on. Last night? Yeah, I was just thinking that too. I was like, wait. He was conked out for like a whole day? All right, I'll check it out later, Katie. Yeah, I got like a hangnail or something. I want to bugging me. There we go. That's better. You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite? That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. I never knew my back. I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I better take better care of it. I mean, you are in your 30s, man. You definitely need to look after it. The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the rite was being held. The inner sanctum. It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kira is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. Abotamy and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer, you fainted in the middle of. So, who do you think killed the High Priest? Unfortunately, Maya's our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off-limited to the general public. So then, only the High Priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred? Right. Plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is a stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion. So that's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the High Priest was dead. Oh, boy. Alright, and the ads are about to start, so I'm going to pause here for a minute. We'll be right back. Punched, whipped, tased, coffee thrown at him, slashed, fallen through a burning bridge, in winter catching a cold, hit by a car, and smacking a telephone pole back first with only a sprained ankle to show for it. All of that contributed to his... Jeez. Yeah, honestly, no wonder his back is absolutely... That doesn't include all the falls he's taken as well. Yeah, true. Which, many of which aren't shown or mentioned. Might as well answer a couple of messages while waiting for the ads. Hi Zeke, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright, thank you. Doing alright. Just answering a couple of messages while waiting for the ads because I kind of left a few people hanging. Too bad. Okay. Sorry, 1 second, folks. Sorry, just replying to a couple of messages. Hey, Kickstarter, welcome on in. Also, no, not a thing. Stop it. If you think about it, this is the first time that Wright is working with Emma since case 1-5, and the first time he's working with her in official capacity of defense attorney and forensic investigator. That's true, yeah. Alrighty then. But yeah, welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry about that. Ugh, let's return to the game. She made a police statement to that effect. She was the first one to discover the body. Well, that definitely doesn't help. That makes it even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Mr. Wright, sir. Are you gonna defend Miss Maya? Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. This is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, who'd have thought you'd have to take on that horrible court again? Oh boy. I know, that puppy's adorable. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial where the divination seance determines all and defense lawyers are unwelcome. Okay. So, what brings you here, Emma? Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Kauai. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time you'll have one in a major city somewhere. Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. No wonder. He's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. It's hard to tell what he's really thinking. This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trushi's case? Yes, he is! I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one too? Yes, Prosecutor Samadi's already been assigned. Prosecutor Samadi? Konka! You know him, Albie? Of course! Everyone in Korain does! He's a highly revered individual, both as prosecutor and a monk. You go up against Prosecutor Samadhi, he'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath. But it's my job to, as a lawyer. I know there was a bit of a spelling error there, but I don't know if that was me making too much or what. Oh, right. Sorry. Yes. Prosecutor who's also a revered monk. Oh, not me to press that. Whoops. Just great. A prosecutor who's also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial's shaping up to be even more uniquely Kuranese than the last one. I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really tough time, so I better give everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. You treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Samadhi mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much help I can be, or how much I can help. But I'll do what I can. Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Trucy in that last trial. Let's just say, I'll help where I can. Thanks. But don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Samadhi sounds pretty strict. So first things first, let's start with this. Hot off the press is the High Priest's autopsy report. Cause of death was blood loss from an abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. Excuse me. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's Warbad dagger. Warbad? Warbade? It's Warbad. It's used during the rite, however the dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? They Maya mentioned something about a dagger. She did. We don't need this flashback, come on. And isn't that Rebel Hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? Of course, hers must be a replica, right? Would it be okay for me to go take a look at the crime scene, Emma? The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access if I'm gonna mount a viable defense. Alright then, leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Samadhi and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. Wait, you're not coming with me? Oh, no, I'm not climbing up there again. No way. Is it really that bad? I wonder if my back can handle it. You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright. Why don't you join me, Albie? That's crazy talk, sir. I'm a commoner like if a commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity. Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well. Guess I'll just have to face this all by my lonesome. All by myself. Don't wanna be. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home? The customs of this rite require that they not move from the spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops. Wow, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? Oh boy. Here we go. We'll start off with the inner sanctum. Oh. Oh, it's that lady again. It's really high up and really, really cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. Better get started while I can still feel my fingers. Who's that? Kind of looks like... excuse me. It's you. Do you even know where you are? Barbed head. Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence? I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. But what are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots in Koreanism. Scrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here. But I'm not unscrupulous. Quiet! You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day. The other day? I thought that whole thing happened 2 weeks ago. Wait, so... Did Phoenix... I can't remember. Did Phoenix, was he in, Korean for like a week or so? Or like almost 2 weeks? Before the trial? Or is there like a bit of a continuation error here? She's still sore about that trial? As you know, your benevolence, murder has occurred and I need to investigate. But we know the killer is one of your own. In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Plus, she's a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened? All practitioners from overseas are big, phony balonies. And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige. Seems like nothing I can say, or nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so... What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred hall of justice once more? No! I simply want to defend my client. Which means you have come to forge evidence, then. I knew all lawyers were criminals. I must now redouble my vigilance. Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway? My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance? No, I would never dare criticize the royal couple. Still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. Oh. I just had the most wonderful idea. Barbed head. Yeah, I have an issue too, Katie, but I didn't want to say anything. Why do I have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye? She had a very awful idea. So, what's this most wonderful idea of yours? If you are to investigate this murder, then I shall oversee your every move, so as to prevent any misdeeds naturally. What? You want to follow me around the entire time? Of course. Not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections. Understood? She can't do this to me. What was that, barbed head? Oh, no, it's nothing. I didn't kill anyone, Luxel. Very well, then. Let us get this investigation over with. We mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. Please don't rush me. It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbed Head. I am a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Kurain. As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. Blood of battle? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now, make haste so that we may leave here soon. Oh, and one more thing. What now? Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time, my insight shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat, most bitter lawyer. I will. Now, can I get on with my investigation? As long as you know where we stand. I better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Okay. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Okay. That is a lot of blood. Been stained red by the hyper. Oh my god, yeah! Oh yeah, I just realized that's water in there. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. What's that from? An old legend. Wait, does that mean that the rebel hunted Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. That's still a lot of blood to stain the waters. Yeah, no kidding. That is a lot of blood. Whoa! This is blood! This is a statue of a warbad, the bird on which Lady Kira's based her appearance, sorry. And all of this blood is from the High Priest, huh? He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. There's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. Hey, isn't this Lady Kira's robe? Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is... I know how you feel. We should leave it as it is to preserve the crime scene. You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore. It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years. Enough. If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. That foul murderer shall not get away with this. It's tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. It even looks like it's been mended a number of times. This robe's kind of smell... How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that? No, I meant that it smells like incense. Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense. If this still smells like incense, whoa. Oh my god, Tenchio! A double raid, damn! Tenchio and... Nagaluzian? Is that how you pronounce your name? I'm so sorry if I butchered it. Welcome on in! Thank you so much for the raids, guys! How was both of your streams? Were you streaming together, or was that just a coincidence? Raidception. Oh, I got it right? Nice! Hell yeah. Love it when that happens. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Sky Blue Arts, or you can call me Serena. I'm a 2D animator and artist, and I'm also a variety streamer. Welcome on in, guys. Hope you had a fantastic time over both on Tenchio's and Dagalusion's stream, and I hope you enjoy your stay here. We're currently playing some Apollo Justice. We're on the third case of Spirited Justice, which is the third game in the trilogy. So yeah, we're pretty far into the game. So if you are planning on playing this game, I totally understand if you need to step away to avoid spoilers, but of course it's up to you. We're only in the investigation stage right now, in case 3. So yeah. But yeah, how was both of your streams? What were you both up to? It was good. We were not, but it was a coordinated raid. That's amazing. Gotta love it. Hope you've been well, Serena. Always good to see you. It's good to see you too, Tenchio. Always good to see you. Let's see. Who else came in for the raid? Leyland? I think it's Leyland. Leyland Penrose, welcome on in. I think a lot of other people are just lurking, which is fair. I did Tekken 8, then Divinity Original Sin 2 with my friend Taloxy. Nice. Tenchio was doing Diablo 2 Resurrected, playing the new Class Warlock. Nice, nice. Nice. Well, I hope you guys have fun with your games. By the way, Raiders, if you need to raid and dash, I totally understand. I know how it is after a stream, and I know that, you know, it's quite early early or late for a lot of people right now. So yeah, make sure you take care of yourselves, get something to eat, drink, stretch, or get some sleep. Whatever you do, just make sure you look after yourself. But of course, if you want to stick around in the meantime, you are more than welcome to. Got it correct? Hell yeah, 2 for 2, baby. Alrighty then. But yeah, let's continue. This still smells like incense now. The scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. The doctor, hi, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Moved to the place I work hasn't put me on the schedule in the last 2 weeks, and now I'm mad. I need a mental health or lots of cats and also. Oh, the doctor, I'm sorry. I really hope that, you know, things get sorted out in regards to that. Check if you get some hugs and hearts out for the doctor, please. That would be greatly appreciated. Alrighty then. So let's see. It's a lantern. Hooray, lawyers! Said no Koreanese ever. Hi, Breeze. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. It's still lit. Actually, I'm noticing that all but one lantern is lit up right now. Interesting. Of course it is. The sacred flames and the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them will be put to death immediately. Well, you're kind of screwed because there's a lantern that's been extinguished. So that's why they're outfitted with glass wind shard guards. Still, I better keep my distance, just in case. So the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night? The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force. Let's see. No touching. Wasn't going to. Oh, I thought it was. Oh, hello. Bloodstained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps. But it's written in Koreanese, so I can't read it. I can't read a lick. Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then will be. This is simply impossible to read. Wait, what is it? This stamp is in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents, the Defiant Dragons. The rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the High Priest and the rebels? Oh, that'll be quite something. Looks like that about does it for this area. Right, I need to look at this because I noticed this. That mansion looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. Oh yeah, it is broken. I'll take a closer look when I'm in a better spot. Okay. This mountain faces like a towering wall. There are characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean. There is a prison at the apex of this mountain. Prison? Way up here? It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits. I'm getting queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. And the fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. What an amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Kira. Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character for death in Pyrenees. It is a mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Interesting. Come to think of it, you have marks on your face, your benevolence. So did the High Priest. The High Priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Kuranist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple. So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Oh, interesting. Okay. Is that a weapon in her hand? Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the rite. It is made to resemble a warbad, the bird Lady Kira fashioned herself after. That dagger is the weapon that took the High Priest's life. If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask. I get the feeling she's going to be super relevant in this case. You should definitely ask the princess for more details later. Okay. Anything else around here? Don't think so. Let's rotate. Oh no, it is lit up. I thought it wasn't. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make it out of... Fine. During the rite, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. Okay. The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world. Oh, so the inner sanctum is like her private bathroom. Indeed. So see to it that you keep it clean. This flap in the center acts as the ritual curtain's door. That's about it. And what was that shrill scream for just now? It's just, I'm afraid of heights. Didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I could see all the way down, I guess the flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. Poor Phoenix. Wait, so both him and Apollo are afraid of heights, I just realized. There's something hanging off of the ritual curtain there. These look like those prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion. Except they are arranged like no prayer flags I have ever seen. How so? All of these flags have been sewn together. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now. There is something written on a piece of it. Donated by Taurus Inmi. It seems this piece is from a donation Abba Inmi made at some point. The more Rafa talks, the more I don't like her. She sounds like someone who gatekeeps her religion. Anything else around here? See anything? Okay. Ooh. Got a good angle now? I think I better go take a closer look. Why is that the... you know what? Whatever. Reminder that Wright doesn't do good with roller coasters either. He apparently rode one but kept going objection over and over. I forgot about that. In fairness, she's but a teenager. I mean, yeah, she is. This first. This lantern is damaged. The wind guard is completely broken. Damaged. Was this your doing? Oh, excuse me. No, I didn't even touch it. Then perhaps a fallen rock struck it. Oh god, I got helps. Or was that a burp? I can't tell. There's just a burp. That was a weird one. It felt like a hiccup. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. I'll be back to take a look. You'll see. There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the rite? The day before the rite, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost. Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. Snow has obviously been cleared away here, and the lantern is broken. I still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. I should snap one of this area here, just in case. Nothing else particularly interesting here. Statue of a bird. Let's take a closer look at it. Look, the bird's missing its eye. Sorry for the poor fellow. Are you the one who took it? Of course not. This statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired. No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I were always treated like this. I don't think I'll find anything else of interest around here. Okay. Anything else around here? I don't see anything. Over here. Okay. Maybe you can just talk now. Would you tell me about this place, Your Benevolence? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know how much... you don't know much about it? Oh, got her. You ill-mannered. I am the crown princess of Kurain. There is nothing I do not know. Nana! Whoa, where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating! Silence, barbed head. Nana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is she, your pocket internet? This spring is where Lady Kira came to cleanse her body of the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Kira's robe in the sacred water lends one courage for the next battle. Let's see. Thank you for that excellent explanation. Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls the access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. High Priest and his family, huh? Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family? A botany lived with his wife and his disciple, Acolyte Hore Zelot. A young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Kira? Yes, but as she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. The killer no doubt offered to stand in, as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in. Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications. I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Did I not tell you before? As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Kira is forbidden to me. For those descended of her holiness must not defile their bodies with the blood of battle. Oh yeah, you did say that, didn't you? I should probably talk with the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zelot later too. So could you tell me more about this Lady Kira? As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. Whatever happened to you need but ask? Yeah, for real! Nena! Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. Unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger. Dagger? Well, this became relevant fast. The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did. Okay, but who was she fighting against? Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. For our enemy now is the Defiant Dragon, led by the insurgent Dirk. So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? So what's with the bird imagery? Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbod. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Karain. I see. And what about the recent rebel hunter, Lady Kira? Who do you think she is? I have heard about her, but I have yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante? Or more precisely, a patriot. So even Princess Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter, huh? Maybe not. Can we present anything? Adama, for your thoughts? Oh, here we. That is a book from our land, or from your land, is it not? Yes, it's a guidebook about Karain that was written by people back home. Oh, so there are people in your land who know of our fair kingdom? Hi, Big B, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Then I imagine it must say something about me in there, correct? Actually, yes. It says the dance of devotion is performed by an adorable little princess. How How dare they write of me as though I were a child? Hey, I'm just reading what it says. Oh, she does seem secretly pleased. I'm just seeing if I can get any more information out of her. Okay. Wonder... Oh, okay. What is that badge you bear? It's a sunflower pin. They're quite popular in my country. It is rather cute, I must say. Actually, it's just my attorney's badge. Oh? So you mean it would have actually been worth more as a cheap accessory? My profession is worth more than $1.20, you know. Bruh, okay then. Can we go to the detention center? Whoa. Looks like Maya's still being questioned. We'll just have to come back again later. I guess we'll go to the plaza then. What? Let's check the temple then. To think I would witness a lawyer being allowed to pass through the sacred gate. Yeah, well, I wouldn't unless I had to. Those stairs were brutal to climb. What's this? Do you even know how many monks would give their lives to pass through that gate? Be thankful for the great honor you have been afforded. Yes, your benevolence. Bobby said these are called prayer flags, and the prayers written on them are carried throughout the kingdom by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me to not get dragged into any more trouble than I already have been. You love it really, Phoenix. Like, don't lie. You're still praying? Now, that's really something. It's called their absolute devotion to Lady Kira. You don't have to pray to her, but you don't have to pray to her, your benevolence? Our customs dictate that I must never associate myself with Lady Kira in any way. Instead, it is my duty to offer my prayers and dance with the Holy Mother every day. Why don't you try offering up a dance or two? I think you'll find it quite uplifting. No thanks, I'm good. Akalai Zala is still focused on his prayers. It's not such devotion worthy of commendation. Still, he has not yet learned of the High Priest's death. When I think of how he will learn of it once his prayers are over. Yeah, it does seem cruel, doesn't it? Here. Did we present anything to her? Really? Nothing? Huh. Alright, just try to see if I can get any information. Okay. So, yeah, Maya's in questioning right now. Yes. That must have been the one they told Maya to pay. Didn't see no other. Ugh. Um, follow me around the house. What to go do instead of hovering over? Guard will come over if I bring this, right? I have no need for such an implement. Guard. Yes, Your Benevolence. It is my honor to be at your service. Now you try a barb pen. Oh, okay. Mr. Guard, can I please speak with you? It seems you will not respond to a lawyer's call. Somehow I saw that coming a mile away. Why does the guard keep eyeballing me? Can't let him get to me. Can't let him get to me. He's doing it again. Is there something that we missed back here? I feel like I examined everything, but maybe I'm wrong. Oh. This rock must have fallen from high up on the mountain, or higher up on the mountain. Is that the perfect perch for taking a peek over the curtain? Well, up I go. Whoa, it's an incredible view. It almost a mind. Get down from there this instant. Right, sorry, I'll be right down. I thought the inner sanctum is just hiding, or slightly higher up in the top of that mountain. I guess that confirms that the stairs from the closet of devotion are the only way up here. that it? It was literally just that? Okay. That about does it for the inner sanctum. Probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Yeah, for some reason I didn't think that rock was gonna be right. I didn't think that rock was gonna be something I had to look at, but here we are. Wow. Still praying. The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. Come what may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon. Well, I will say this. This level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. Who the heck? You there! Wait! I want to ask you something. Okay. You know me? Do I know you? Oh, well, I'm Phoenix. Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No! I want to know if you know... Is this who I think it is? Huh? How should I know? I've never even seen you before. This guy's acting really strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something. Just talk to him a little more, just in case he's connected to this case somehow. Yeah, that pose is making me think it's someone we know. Are you having trouble remembering who you are? I'm sorry if I offended you. Whew, I thought he was gonna pull a weapon on me. He's just pulling some snack out one after. Yeah, he's just pulling some snack out one after. That was a weird sentence. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I don't think this is Larry anymore. I was thinking it was him. No, it's something important. Do you know this man or something, Barbed Head? No, I just said I've never seen him before, didn't I? Are you Lady Kira? You know of Lady Kira? Then you are Kiranese, I take it. I don't know, he seems like a tourist to me. Maybe? Wait, are those lizards he's eating? Yeah, apparently. Oh, you want one? No thanks, I just ate. Now I remember. Get a load of this. Well? I'm trying to rack my brain who this is. Well, what? I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss. No good, huh? Guess I'll try somebody else. Wait, try somebody... This guy's scaring me. So who was that man and what did he want, Barbed Head? I wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright. What now? Oh, it's Emma. What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I? Oh, no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I wanted to tell you I investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum approved. Oh, it was fine. Prosecutor Samadi gave his okay straight away. Seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor. He said that you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. And then moving on before the trial began would be the smart thing to do. Must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up. I figured. That's why I prepared a little gift for you. I thought it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport. Luminal testing fluid. This actually might come in handy. Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you. Thanks. All this would definitely come in handy. This is what the High Priest's body looked like after the murder. I'll keep this along with the picture I took at the crime scene. Oh yeah! And they're done questioning Maya. Really? I should go pay her a visit then. Oh my god, she must be feeling pretty lonely. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too. Oh shoot, look at the time. I have to get going. You sure seem busy. That's because his ephemeral holiness is a real slave driver. His ephemeral holiness? Prosecutor Samadi. He's got the world's hardest riddle wrapped in a flowy sash. Okay then. Alright, I'm gonna pause here because the ads are about to start, so we'll be right back. Oh, how you guys doing in the chat, by the way? You guys doing okay? Doing good? Heck yeah. Still trying to figure out who Mystery Man is? A little bit, yeah. Looking to buy a gold chain for a charm my great grand left me? Aw, nice. Oh, really, Breeze? That guy seemed like he had Larry Butts vibes, but he seemed, I don't know, more put together. I mean, people can change. So if that is Larry, then holy crap. That's quite insane. But if it isn't Larry, then... I wonder who it could be. Alrighty then. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Sorry about that, and also thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Let's continue. Keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type thing, you know? Like, he'll ask the most insane questions, or insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his. This Prosecutor Samadhi sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout. Why do I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First it was the glimmerous fop, and now that I'm finally rid of that grating, bling-loving Europhile, I get this guy. No! Now I'm really gonna be late. He'll probably make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. I'll see you later. Is this on Steam? Yes! He makes her listen to sutras? Sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough, too. She does not appreciate Prosecutor Samadhi's sutras. What ingratitude. It appears that she, too, is lacking in religious devotion. I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even a currentist. Nick! I knew you'd come. Maya. She sure looks tired. How are you holding up? It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. I have to admit, I'm still a bit in shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this? So far from home. I'm gonna defend you, so hang in there. We could do this if we work together. It's all my fault. I mean, you came to Crane just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens. I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now. Phoenix! Bruh. I guess you're right. You saved me each and every time. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong. But ouch. Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there. Barbhead, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. We know she is the murderer. Therefore, it is time for her confession. Your benevolence! What brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now, out with it. Confess to your crime. Please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch or three? Maya, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult. Anything you can remember might help. Sure, okay. I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abad in me was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions. How could I ever kill someone like that? Sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him. It was so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. Breeze. And his wife was a master of Kuranese cuisine. I've never eaten better in my life. Like they were her family and home away from home in this foreign land. It must have been a source of comfort, what with being here for training all alone. But what? I can't completely deny the charge either. Huh? As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last. Your benevolence, please. I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge? Well, during the purification rite, I suddenly got really, really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abba in me was, you know, she suddenly got sleepy. Oh no. Was she channeling someone? So then, you didn't actually see the high priest get murdered? No, I didn't, but if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then... Yeah. What an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Be honest. What you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all. I'm training to become the master of the Korean channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you. Rafa seems to really hate fakers. But Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. Should let Rafa know. Your benevolence. I wouldn't call Maya a neophyte because she can already wait, Nick! What? Can I talk to you for a second? Why is she whispering all of a sudden? I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. What? Why? I'll, explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay? If you say so. What's that all about? What is all that whispering about over there? Oh, it's nothing, really. I'll have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around. Oh, I almost forgot. Blah. Hi, Hama. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you. Were it not for her being a princess, I'd slap the taste out of her mouth. Yeah, for real. I'm good. Heck yeah. Hey, Hama, did you manage to get your computer sorted out? Because I know your streams or your PC was like crashing a bit the last couple of days. Like, I may not have been talking in your stream, but I have been listening in. All good for now? Heck yeah. Well, hopefully it stays that way. Everyone like Hama. I still love that emote. It's so cute. Nick. Yes? About Awa Imi's murder, there was something I noticed that I thought strange. Oh? So what was it you noticed? Well, you probably won't believe me, but why don't you just let me be the judge of that? Or why don't you just let me be the judge of that? Surrender Lakeys emote when? I really want to commission, who was it that animated it again? Alien, was it? Yeah, Alien Doge. I really want to commission Alien Doge to make that emote for me, but I know that they've got their, at least their animated emotes, closed right now. But I do want to get that. I think it'd be so cute. Okay, so you know that spring? Spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbod statue? You also need this as well. I do, absolutely, Z. I absolutely need to do that. I might do that over the weekend, if anything. Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. And when I say dark red, I mean blood red. Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too. You did? Yeah. The High Priest's blood turned it red. What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed. What? Wait, so it was already red? Even before the High Priest was killed? Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says. What ancient legend? The spirit shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off the water. I don't think that was it. An ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow. Nick? Yeah? So, actually, there's one more thing. What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over at her benevolence like she's worried that Rafa will think, or what Rafa will think. There's something I want to show you. There is? I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to. Really? Is this a letter? It's in Kiranese. See that stamp in the far left at the end of the letter? Does it look familiar? This red stamp here? That's the mark of Lady Kira. Oh, right. It looks just like the mark on her forehead. Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. This is... What does it say? Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning, Lady Kira. That sounds like a threat, or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira was pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think... Wait. First, there's that ancient legend. Spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. Now there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, with the Warbat dagger being eyed as a murder weapon. Don't tell me. Hear me. Don't tell me you actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break. But you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal. Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. I'm gonna keep it real from now on. And you should too, Nick. I think you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real. Maybe she's saying that because of Rafa being around. Sorry. I guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have. God damn it. Give me ladder, Maya. Not this again! Move on! So, what do you mean by keeping it real? Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right? Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers? Yeah, that one. I think that's I think that's who probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? How dared you dare to suggest that Ava Imi was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop! The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot would never slay the high priest. Guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way. Can't let it go at that. Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place? I haven't figured that one out yet. I rest my case. Still, if this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason, they might have killed the high priest after he ignored their warning. You big dummy! You can't fool me. It was you who forged that warning letter. You are trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it. No, I'd never do such a thing. Now, your benevolence. Let's try to remain rational about this. Maya, did you show that letter to the police? No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly. I was waiting to show it to you, Nick. And judging by her benevolence's reaction, I'd say Maya was right to be worried. Wait, what are... There are a number of places on this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. Are these supposed to be some sort of message too? Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Alright, accused. Wrap it up. I guess they have more questions for me. Yeah. At least I have a better idea of what we're up against now. Nick? There's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time. What are you talking about? It's just... You know they have that Defense Culpability Act here in Korean, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal. Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but... Don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have. Or we always have, haven't we? Yeah. We're not in Kansas anymore, you know. Really? You're pulling that joke? Or reference, I guess? True, but I've been through one trial here already. So I know what I'm getting myself into. We're gonna win this one, no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence. Yeah, I know. We've always won because of your faith in me. That's right. So it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express. Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later. Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and by then it will be too late to ask for mercy. We're gonna beat this charge. You'll see. I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. But I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit. Wait, don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to. Of course I know. Do not presume to know what I do not know. I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want the High Priest dead. But given the use of the Warbad dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is the real prime suspect. It might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I wonder if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is to go someplace where locals like to gather. Want me to do that? Bizarre. Guess the bazaar is as good a place to start as any. Now, who should I... I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is. Consulting her pocket internet again, I see. Mr. Wright. Sounds like... Okay, I wasn't sure if it was him or somebody else. Is Miss Maya okay? I believe her, Mr. Wright. I know she didn't do it. Do you now, boy? But, Pokonka! Your benevolence! You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial? Oh, What's wrong, Albie? Your benevolence speaks with the, You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie. Your soul is only as clean or filthy as the company you keep. We should stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash. Please forgive me, your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man. And I trust him as a lawyer. What's this? Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he could place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Oh, Mr. Wright, her benevolence is sunk into the ground. Oh, is she like, not necessarily fainting, but I don't know. Like, whoa, woe's me. She must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. It absolutely is, Dylan. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course not. I'm always glad to help. Hey. So what have you heard about the rebel hunter that was in the newspaper? Everyone's overjoyed at her appearance. They say she's the modern-day Lady Kira. You can't have Ace Attorney without the pun names? Absolutely. Stonewall, hi, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. They're treating this rebel hunter like a mysterious protector of the people, huh? People have been on edge recently. What with that jailbreak and stuff. I sure hope they catch that escaped prisoner soon. Escaped prisoner? Yeah, he was one of the vicious rebels that Lady Kira had captured. So there's a hardened criminal on the loose. That is bad news. Yeah, but the modern-day Lady Kira is also super amazing. I mean, she takes down big, scary rebels all by herself. Yeah, that's not exactly something just anyone can do. Someone that strong could have easily overpowered and killed the High Priest. What about that escaped prisoner, what about that escaped prisoner, Albie? So what's the escaped prisoner supposed to be like? They say he's a vicious fiend who serves as Dirk's right-hand man. Dirk? As in the leader of that rebel group? Yeah, the escapee serves that dreadful master of the Defiant Dragons. They say the prisoner is a former soldier and that he wields a big scary knife. Rumor has it he's a cold-blooded killer to boot. Sounds like a really dangerous man. He is. But the police still can't find him, even after an exhaustive search. Wait, I remember hearing about a prison. No dad jokes in the goddamn courtroom. Penalty, Mr. Wright. Why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken Okay. The first person in the entire game was Frank Sage. Yeah. The prison is at the top of the Inner Sanctum's mountain, right? How did he even break out? No one really knows. He supposedly did it without any tools to speak of, too. Some say he must have fallen to his death. Personally, I'd like to believe he did. Otherwise, something like that terrible incident might happen again. Uh-oh. Terrible incident? Oh, the little legs from the puppy. What was that about a terrible accident or incident, Albie? It happened before I was even born, but Queen Amara, the previous queen, was assassinated. It was the rebel leader Dirk who did it. Look at the little limbs that the puppy's doing. It's so cute. Oh, like it's okay, Holman. Previous queen was assassinated? That's kind of unsettling. Well, it was a terrible deed of a sinner. Or of a sinner. I mean, to take the life of such a gentle queen? Only someone with a dark, defiled soul could have done that. They really take their queen seriously here. Like god-worshipping level serious. It really would take someone pretty bold and blasphemous to assassinate one. Those defiant dragon rebels are not afraid to do anything to accomplish their goals. That's why that escaped prisoner on the loose. Who knows who might be killed next? So that's why the people of Kharain are so afraid of that escapee. Alright, Chips, take care. And why they want the rebel hunter to take him out, along with the other rebels. So, is there anything else you can tell me about the rebel hunter, Lady Kira, Albie? I was just thinking there was something else, but what was it? Oh yeah, here. What is it? Shadow found it. Why, that's the Warbot arrow. Feeling better now, Your Benevolence? This is no time to be feeling sorry for myself, for I am the Crown Princess of Kharain. Now, let me see that boy. Yes, Your Benevolence. It looks very much like one of the legendary weapons Lady Kira once used in battle. A 3-pronged arrow? I could swear I've seen something resembling that arrowhead recently. Where did Shadow find it, Albie? Near about Inmi's house. Near the victim's house, huh? Something tells me I better look into this. Albie, can I ask you to take me to that High Priest's house? Yes, of course! Come to think of it, he was married, wasn't he? And his wife is the one who usually plays the part of Lady Kira in the Purification Rite. I should probably talk to her, too. Right? So this is where the High Priest lived. Wait a minute. This is where they brought me when my back gave out. Yeah, I was just thinking that. And the woman in front of that altar, she must be the High Priest's wife. Excuse me. Ooh. Yes, may I help you? I was hoping to speak with the High Priest's wife. Are you her? Please forgive the intrusion, Lady Belly. Oh my, your benevolence. Please be at ease. What a terrible time this must be for you. I owe much to your husband. You have my deepest sympathies for your tragic loss. Billy, oh my god. Puns! You honor me with your kind words. Look, dear, the royal priestess has come to visit us. Yes? Mm-hmm. What's that? Oh, of course. She's talking with his funeral picture. My husband, too, is delighted that the royal priestess has graced us with her presence. You can speak with a bot in me? No, I don't possess the power to speak with the dead, but I can feel his presence. What's that? No, I can wait till later, dear. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting chills from this. She's definitely speaking with him. So, your benevolence, what is it that brings you to my humble abode? This lawyer is investigating your husband's death, and I am watching him to ensure he does not tamper with any of the evidence. I know this must be difficult, but could I ask you some questions? A good friend of mine has fallen under suspicion, you see. A friend of yours? So then you must be Maya's friend from the States, correct? That's right. I'm sorry, but I'm still grieving. Isn't that right, dear? Yes, I know. Bodemi and his wife were one of the closest and most loving couples in Karai. If she is not ready to talk, I will not allow you to press her any further. She did just lose the love of her life. It would be incredibly insensitive of me to force answers out of her right now. Courtney, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Biscuit Bunch. Hope you're doing well. But I need to talk to her if I want to learn more about the High Priest. Plus, there's the warbad arrow that Albie found near the house. There's too much I need to find out for me to leave just yet. Would it be okay if I stayed here for a little while? Barbed head. Have you not been listening to a word I said? Look, your benevolence, I'm sorry for her loss, but I'm running out of time. So what I will do is promise to leave if she doesn't change her mind. Please, let me talk to my husband about this. Yes? Mm-hmm. I know. No, don't. Not in front of the royal priestess. Now, if you would excuse me. What the heck are they even talking about? You have but poured salt on our wounds. This is precisely why you lawyers are so despised. Ugh. I was just trying to help Maya's case. I didn't mean to hurt Mrs. Inme. Could it be that you actually possess a conscience? Of course I do. But I'm also desperate for information. So, what do you plan to do now? Pass the time by looking around the room, I guess, and see if she changes her mind. Just see that you do not touch anything you should not. I should watch what I touch then, just in case Princess Rafa gets mad at me. Well, I noticed that poster right off the bat. Oh, it's a wanted poster for the Rebel Escapee everyone's talking about. What? Let me see that. That's Arabo, senior member of insurgent leadership and former paratrooper of the foreign land. Wanted for crimes against the kingdom, considered armed and dangerous. He's ex-military, huh? His appearance alone exudes menace. He must be captured at once. Oh, for God's sake. That's a rebel. Fucking names, I swear. Is something wrong? The bounty is 3 million damas. Money that comes out of the people's tax payments. I shall have it lowered to about 1 million damas. You seem unexpectedly concerned with the people's welfare. Unexpectedly? How rude. Nana has always taught me that kingdoms that do not value their people come to ruin. As crown princess, it is only natural that I care for my people. How about sending some of that kindness this way? Well, I suppose I could. If you quit being a lawyer and paid taxes to our kingdom, that is. He's not even a resident here! Oh well, it was worth a shot. Familiar? There's a steel samurai patch on this bag. This bag must be Maya's. She probably left it here while she was performing that rite. This game looks kind of like checkers or chess. You mean to say you have never heard of Kachu Demal? I have heard people describe it as Kuranese chess. So 2 players take turns moving their pieces in a bid to capture the other's king? Not quite. In Kachu Demal, the object is the utter annihilation of your opponent. Furthermore, each piece has a special move that can only be used once per game. Special moves? Sounds like a game right up Maya's alley. Is this a piece of art of some sort? What a beautiful orb. Is something the matter? Barbed head, take 1 step back. Okay, done. Did you spot something? Yes, your dismal reflection. It was ruining the orb's beauty. You have to put it like that, your benevolence. So rude. Poster of mountains. Oh, the Inner Sanctum Mountain is featured against those other towering peaks. Those beautiful mountains are known as the Roof of Kurai. Ah, and I see they have even included Mount Pony in that poster. Mount Pony? Is that the smaller peak to the left? Known as the Little Sanctum, it is just west of the Inner Sanctum. Is it not also beautiful? But I suppose a lawyer with a defiled soul such as you could not perceive such beauty. No, it's not true! I think it's absolutely stunning. Okay, so let's go into the court record. Interesting. What show is this? It is the Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. It is based on Lady Kira and is #1 action hero shown in Kurai. Plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm? Yeah, I know, right, Katie? Yes, it is an entirely original show created right here in our kingdom. Totally not a copy of something? Totally not. I'm not so sure about its originality given its overall look and that theme song. Yeah, exactly. Is something the matter? Well, it's just, we have an action hero show back home that is really similar to this. I'm guessing this shows why Maya is so into Lady Kira. Honestly, the theme song is exactly the same as the one from Maya's favorite show. Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. A popular action hero series filmed right in LA. Set in a city known as Neo Old Tokyo, it pits the Steel Samurai in Mortal Kombat against his nemesis, the evil magistrate. Maya's collected DVDs and merchandise from that series as long as I've known her. Wonder how Will Powers is doing? Yeah, I wonder too. Oh, didn't even get to read that. Plumed Punisher seems awfully similar to the Steel Sam. The Plumed Punisher originated here in Khura'in. Is that clear, Barbed Head? Yes, Your Benevolence. Note to self, never suggest that again. Wait, hold on a minute. Yeah. Isn't this that Justice Minister I met? Look, who's the woman in the picture next to him? She looks really important. Could she be the Queen of Khura'in? What a magnificent altar. Of course it is magnificent. It is for the Holy Mother, after all. Holy Mother? Is she that faceless figure there? Such insolence. How do you not know who Her Holiness is on sight? Do you seek to cross over into the Twilight Realm right this instant? Sorry, it won't happen again. This is why lawyers are so despised. Now listen well. Depicting Her Holiness's face is the great taboo in all of Khura'inism. There are none alive today who know what her face really looks like. And that includes the members of the royal family. Wow, there's an unusual custom. It's gotta be one heck of a secret if even the royal family can't know what she looks like. Yeah, that's gonna be really relevant later. This looks like a wastebasket. Hey, there's an envelope sticking out. 3 holes in a row near the top. Just like that letter. Now, where have I seen holes like these before? Scrounging around in other people's garbage like some stray dog. You're a pitiful creature indeed. What does it say here? Say what you will, but I've got a job to do. It says, to the High Priest. You cannot even read. You are even more pitiful than I had thought. Thanks. I'll keep your words of wisdom in mind, Your Benevolence. I should have studied some Pyrenees before I came. The envelope was addressed to the High Priest, huh? It's empty. Still, there's something about it. Better hang on to it. Lady Believe has not had a change of heart, and Simply Waiting shall not change that. Can we wait just a little longer? I wonder if she'll ever open up. Oh, you're still here. Lady Believe. Oh, gee, it's not like there's something with similar marks in your record. Yeah, totally not. Mrs. Inmee, do you think you're ready to talk? Is it okay with you, dear? Yes? Yes, I will let him know. Lady Believe, you don't have to speak to this lawyer if it's not your wish. No, it's quite all right. If my husband were still with us, he would say, as much as it pains me to have my lovely wife speak on such matters, if it would help to find the truth, then ask whatever you may. Okay, I'll take you up on your generous offer. Wait, did Mrs. Inmee call herself lovely just now? Yeah, that's true. Unless he genuinely did say that, then I don't know. Well, whatever you're waiting for. Ask your questions quickly so your departure may be just as swift. Yes, of course. Do you have any idea why your husband might have been killed? Was he acting different or doing anything out of the ordinary lately? No, I don't recall anything of the sort. That's false. Did anybody have a grudge against him? He was a kind man and one of peace. He would never do anything that would cause someone to bear a grudge against him. Oh! 3 Cyclocks. These are Cyclocks. This means Mrs. Inme is trying to hide something from me. This is the Magatama Maya gave me all those years ago. And it has a really amazing power. It reacts when someone is hiding something. And allows me to see the Cyclocks that are holding that person's mind shut. Whenever I see any, I only have to present my Magatama. Yeah, oh yeah, I know this. Unlocking them all usually allows me to force the truth out of someone. Anytime I see words that have like an AX at the end of it, it's always like, it always throws me off every single time. Because I'm like, wait, how is this meant to be pronounced? Okay, do I have enough evidence for this? There's only one way to find out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to press R. Whoops. Yeah. Didn't mean to go through this.
Take that!
Take that! Alright, let's see if we have enough to work with. High Priest. Cyclops. They appeared when I asked her whether anyone held a grudge against her husband. That must mean that Mrs. Inme thought of someone who just might have such a grudge. Let's just stir the pot a little and see what happens. Mrs. Inme, I have an idea who your husband's real killer might be. That would be Maya, would it not? No, of course not. It has to be someone with a motive to kill him. This is who I believe had a reason to kill your husband. The escaped prisoner, Lady Kira, or the rebel Durr. She has no lives, I don't need to worry about it. The escaped prisoner. I'm gonna say the escaped prisoner. Oh, I thought I was gonna sneeze. Damn it. I believe the escaped prisoner killed your husband. Probably thought that your husband would get in the way of his escape plan. But were that the case, wouldn't Maya have been slain as well? Oh, you're right. In that case... No? Didn't stop the purification right. Must despise any care of capturing his fellow surgeons. Were that the case, wouldn't he have slain Maya? Okay, so it meant to be Lady Kira? I didn't think that was gonna be the answer, but alright. It was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira. Oh, okay. Everyone's talking about her. I know not of what you speak. Really? She even made the front page recently. I am but a humble servant of Lady Kira. What reason would she have to kill someone as insignificant as I? Actually, I have something that just might show why Lady Kira would kill a botany. Why Lady Kira would kill... Well, let's see what evidence we got.
Take that!
Why so many picture frames? I don't know. This is a letter of warning from Lady Kira. Maya found it. It was in the inner sanctum, and only Maya and your husband were there at the time. Ugh. This letter reached the intended recipient, your husband, the High Priest, didn't it? And how do you know Maya wasn't lying to you? Because I've never seen that letter before, and I doubt my husband ever did either. Sorry, but I have evidence that proves this warning was meant for your husband.
Take that!
What's that? What's that? It's an envelope, addressed to the High Priest. The warning letter was delivered to your husband inside this, wasn't it? What nonsense is this? How can you prove the warning was delivered in this envelope? There's gotta be some way to prove it. Wait a second. Don't the envelope and the warning letter have something in common? Yes, they do! I think there just might be something that links that envelope to the warning letter. There is? Yes, and the proof is right here on the warning letter.
Take that!
The 3 holes in the envelope are in the same shape and arrangement as the holes in the warning letter. And if you fold the letter in thirds and place it in the envelope, the holes line up. Ugh. As for what made the holes, I believe it was this.
Take that!
They were made by this warbat arrow, one of the weapons favored by Lady Kira. The warning was folded in thirds, placed in the envelope addressed to the High Priest, and delivered to your husband on the points of this arrow. Oh, there we go. Are you ready to tell me the truth now? I admit the warning was sent to my husband, but he was not an insurgent. Then why did you keep it a secret? Because the authorities might have suspected him of being one if I hadn't. I guess that makes sense. If the rebel hunter was after him, I could see how people might at least suspect. We are a tyrannous kingdom. As such, rising up against the monarchy is the same as blaspheming tyrannism itself. Hi, Slushy. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Your husband was a devout priest of tyrannism, and you feared that his good name would be tarnished if the warning went public. Yes. Makes sense. But is it the honest truth? What if the High Priest really was a rebel? The rebel hunter would have had a motive to kill him. Still. Audie Moore, hi, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. You played this on the 3DS? Nice. This is my first time playing the game. This just doesn't feel like the right time to ask her about it. Weird seeing this in HD? Oh, I can imagine. Could you tell me a little more about the warning? It arrived about 3 days before the purification rite. When we woke that morning, it was already there by the side of our bed. It was by the side of your bed? Yes. We had the whole house locked up tight. And yet, someone still managed to slip in. Oh, so frightening, wasn't it, dear? But you didn't contact the police. Because you didn't want them to suspect your husband of being a rebel? That's right. If only we had told the police. Maybe Taros would still be alive today. Oh, lovely wife. No need to fret, my dear. My only regret is that I left you all alone. Barbed head, that is quite enough. Yeah, you're probably right. This is in me. I'm sorry to have bothered you in such a difficult time. Don't be silly. I'm happy if I help. your benevolence. May you swiftly shine light upon the truth. Barbed head, you seem bent on casting suspicion upon Lady Kira. And by doing so, you seek to deflect the blame from the real killer, Maya Fey. That is the only logical conclusion. I'm in no position to disprove her at this point. If only I could find something to support my theory that the High Priest was a rebel. The only other person who might know more about Abba and me would be Maya. They might be done questioning her by now. Maybe I'll stop by the detention center. My mother has said what? It seems I must go. Did something happen? Yes. My mother has decreed that a rite shall be held for the high priest's passing, and that she shall conduct the prayer of lament therein. Her Eminence has so decreed, has she? Oh, but she could not concern herself with a humble priest like my husband. No, it is only natural, considering his meritorious service. The rite will be held at the palace. You are to accompany me there at once, Lady Billy. Thank you, your benevolence. My husband is most delighted too. How wonderful for you, Mrs. Immy. A direct decree from the Queen. That must be quite an honor. Yes, it is, Audie, yeah. Alright, we're going to pause here for a minute because the ads are about to start. We'll be right back. Let's just stretch my back. Thank you for the hydrate. I actually need to refill my water bottle, so I'll be right back. Oi, Katie, I swear to God. And I saw you through cheese. Okay. You know what you did, Katie. Uh-huh, sure. Oh. Hi, Nervous. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. All right, and welcome back to Mads, everyone. Sorry about that, and also thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Get back into it. Barbed Head, you are coming as well. Huh? But I don't have much time left to investigate. As the one charged with monitoring you, you must remain within my sight at all times. Besides, it will take but a moment. Now come along. Arguing the point will probably just make things worse for me. Popping in, hi, welcome on in. Raid all the way back to Marzio Flame? Marzio Flame? Oh my god. We had 2 raids earlier. From Tenchio and Dagalusian. So maybe it was like a raid within a raid that you were in. But I hope you're doing well, Poppy. I better let her have her way this time. Seven or 8 raids back. Damn! Ooh, this is... Ooh, okay. Oh, there's the 2 of them. Welcome, Lady Billy. Oh. This is the Queen of Crime. What is wrong with you, Barbed Head? Show some respect. Huh? Oh, should I bow? Or prostrate myself? No, it is quite all right. Stay as you are. Mother. Your Eminence, I would like to give thanks to you. You honor both me and my husband. His exemplary service deserves to be honored. Oh, what a terribly trying time this must be for you, Lady Believe. May my prayer comfort your soul, and that of your dearly departed husband. Nothing would please me more. Oh, Your Eminence, your words are wasted on my humble husband and I. That's what I call a commanding presence. So, you are the lawyer of whom my daughter speaks? Yes, Your Eminence. I am so very honored to make your noble acquaintanceship. I'm humbled to bask in your resplendence? Did I overdo it? I have no idea how to talk to a queen. May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you. Now then, Lady Believe, let us go to the chamber of prayer. Oh, probably, Audie, probably. Rafa, you are to accompany us too. Yes, Mother. Oh, absolutely, Katie. I'd be stumbling as well. Wow, Queen is seriously something else. Prayer of... Wait, is this the guy? Oh, don't get stuck again, please. No, I got stuck! No! Prayer of Lemon, huh? Yep, it's him. Ah, see. I need to get that accent again. I'll see how that'll do any good. Just as Minister Inga. Where are you, buddy? Nice to see you again, Minister Inga. Again? Have we met? I'm Phoenix Wright. We met in the accused lobby the other day. Ah, right. Blue suit, jagged hair. You're that lawyer who brought my daughter down a peg or two. Your daughter? Yeah, Rafa. He's Princess Rafa's father? So he's Queen Garen's husband? When he's done smoking, he doesn't throw them away. He just swallows it. Oh my god. Ugh. You probably got stick in your fat nose in this mess too. The accused is a good friend of mine. Like I said the last time. Better watch yourself, see? Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? Want to question me? That would be great. You got balls for a lawyer. Guess I could play along a bit. But I got things to do, see? So we'll have to talk while I work. Oh boy. I wanted to let you know that I'll be the defense lawyer in this case too. What the hell? Don't say I didn't warn you. You only won last time because that idiotic prosecutor filed false charges. It's gonna be different this time. Got Orion's top prosecutor on this one, see? I don't care who I go up against. I'm going to prove my client innocent. You haven't forgotten that little thing called the Defense Culpability Act, have you? Blow this one, you'll suffer the same fate as the accused. How could I forget? You lawyers are all the same. You strut your stuff till the DC Act comes down hard. You start begging and pleading for your lives. Pretty hard to watch, I tell you. Well, I don't plan on letting it come to that. Were you the one who wrote the Defense Culpability Act? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. What's it to you? Either way, as Justice Minister, I'm gonna enforce the thing. It started as a way to counter the dirty tricks of your trade, like falsified evidence. It turned out to be quite handy. Efficient, even. Handy? Efficient? Yeah, it made my job real easy. Any goons who come across me or the Garan administration are gonna get just what they deserve. Especially those rebel scum. You can get away with that here? Better watch your mouth, lawyer. I enforce the law in Korean, see? I'm sorry, my nose is acting up. Being that I'm the queen's husband, that makes me king. No, I'm pretty sure the queen is the boss around here. Go on, say what you're thinking so I can charge you with these majesty. Can't get myself arrested now. Listen up, lawyer. We got a low crime rate and a populace that lives in peace. Now, that's all thanks to the DC Act. Xander! Xander, thank you for the 2 months over 14 months. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, dude. I don't want to hear any more lip about it. I can't defend my client unless I can speak my mind. Even without the DC Act, Dirk and his insurgent scum buddies' days are numbered. What's that supposed to mean? Let's just say I got a little trick up my sleeve. So I'd watch it if I were you. You got a defiant attitude. Like one of them dragon dupes. Say, what? You know what these are? No? What? Orders of execution. They really pile up if I start slacking off. What? Well as can be? Oh, bless. Tomorrow, I'll have even more work to do. Processing the one for your little friend. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing alright, thank you. Doing alright. And if you really do defend her, I'll have to add one more to the pile for you. You're not stupid enough to waste your life on that criminal, are you? worry. I'll make sure to lighten your workload, Inga. I won't give you a single execution order to sign tomorrow. I have returned, Barbed Head. Your benevolence. Are you done with the rite? Yes. It was performed flawlessly. Lady Believe stayed behind to speak with Mother. This will help ease her sorrow, even just a little. So you have been speaking with my father? Yeah, you could say that. My father is a great man. He works tirelessly to keep the peace in our kingdom. Korain, as it stands today, owes everything to the efforts of my mother and my father. You should feel deeply honored. Under normal circumstances, they would have never spoken so readily with a lawyer. Yes, of course. It seems Rafa doesn't know what her father is really like. Well, now that we're done here, let's go see if I could talk to... Oh, sorry, burping over here. Let's see if I can go... Or if I could talk to Maya now. Oh, it's you, Nick! Maya, are you okay? Questioning wasn't too harsh, was it? No, I'm alright. How about you? Make any progress? Well, I haven't found any conclusive evidence that could prove your innocence. But I have a small lead. Really? Indeed, Big B. Right now, I'd like to ask you about the High Priest. Sure, ask away. By the way, what's the princess doing with you still, Nick? Doesn't she have anything better to do? Doesn't seem like it. I heard that. How rude. Of course I have many other things I could be doing. She's bored. She's totally bored. It's just a thought, but do you think the High Priest could have been a rebel? A rebel? Why would you even think that? Because if he was, then the rebel hunter Lady Kira would have had a motive to kill him. What? Uh-oh. Princess Rafa overheard me. What idiocy is this? Abba in me, a rebel? It is beyond the pale. My mother has offered the prayer of lament to his soul. That is the sort of person he was. All right. I was just raising a possibility. I would not listen to such tomfoolery. She stormed out. Oh well, what we could do about that. Hey, if anything, Maya could actually tell you more details. Now that she's out. Do you recall the High Priest doing anything suspicious? Come to think of it, he seemed unusually restless during the rite. He kept glancing up at the sky, though I have no idea why. He was restless and kept looking up at the sky? That doesn't really tell us much, does it? Anything else come to mind? Sorry, that's about it. This is all I'm going to learn about the High Priest right now. Oh, there is one thing I should follow up on. Yep. Yeah, what was that about? Princess Rafa gone. This might be my only chance. Maya, about what you said earlier. Why can't you tell anyone you're able to channel spirits? Oh, that. You know how all the queens are also spirit mediums here? I heard. Kind of a shock at first, though. In Koreanism, spirit channeling is a secret art that can only be performed by the queen. No one else is supposed to be able to do it. Spirit channeling is a symbol of power or authority then, in that sense. I can see why it would look bad if nobody from another country were able to do it too. Spirit channeling is the Korean tradition. It was developed from a Koreanist style that was brought to the US via Japan. seems like my clan's spiritual power is greater than that of the average Kuranese. It may be a quirk due to how our styles diverged, but I don't really know. So, spirit channeling is a power possessed only by the queens of Kurain, and it's a power that somehow made its way down the line to Maya. And I guess that makes Queen Garen and Princess Rafa distant relatives of Maya's? Anyway, it's not like there's some kind of rule about it. It's just, I'd rather not have it become an issue or anything. That's why mediums who come here to train hide the fact that they can channel spirits. See, I had no idea it was so complicated. Either way, training here is a must to fulfill the qualification needed to become the master. And what is this qualification to become the master? To be able to channel spirits of one's own volition and without fail every time. Like, remember how my spirit channeling was always hit or miss? I only ever succeeded about 30% of the time. Yeah, it was more like spirits possessed her as opposed to her channeling them. You could do it every single time now, whenever you want? Yeah. At least, I think. Maybe there's gonna be a downside. You think? Well, I haven't actually tried channeling anyone since I completed my training here. Once I get back home, I plan on taking the final spirit medium test. I'll have to try channeling one spirit after another in a marathon channeling session. Only those who pass the test are worthy of becoming the master, huh? Yeah, but I know I can do it. I'm gonna ace the test and become the next master. After all, I can't let my clan and the other villagers down. Right. Maya's the next big hope of Grain Village. That's gotta be a lot of pressure. Speaking of similarities, I've noticed another similarity between our countries between spirit channeling. I saw a show on TV earlier that reminded me of the Steel Samurai. Oh, you must be in the plumed Punisher, warrior of Neo Twilight Realm. So you've already seen the plumed Punisher? You really don't miss a beat. Actually, it was her benevolence who told me all about it. There is not a single person in Korean who does not know of it. Oh, your benevolence, you're back. As the royal priestess, I am charged with monitoring your movements. So I have changed my mind. For in order to fulfill my duty, I must not avert my ears, not even from your blasphemous theories. Her sense of duty is commendable. But I wouldn't mind if she backed off a bit. Great timing, benevolence. There's actually something I wanted to show you off to both of you. Show off? Maya sure seems excited all of a sudden. Yep. Ta-da! What's that? It's an ultra-rare plume Punisher strap. There's only one of them in the whole world. It was especially made to promote the TV show. You're the owner of this strap? Don't tell me you're a plume Punisher fan too, your benevolence. No, of course not. Only the children watch that show. I have no interest in such things. Right. No, I am telling the truth. Sure, let's just leave it at that. So how did you get your hands on that, Maya? I found a kindred spirit and a plume Punisher fan here in Korea. It resulted in an exchange of cultures transcending national borders. And by culture exchange, you mean you swapped TV show promo merchandise? You bet. I traded my Steel Samurai watch for the strap. It's a super rare watch that plays a Steel Samurai theme song when the alarm goes off. My newfound Koreanese friend was so happy, I got this one-of-a-kind strap in return. I guess there are people like that wherever you go, even here in Korean. Watch this. When you press the Magatama on her belt, it plays the show's theme song. It sounds just like the Steel Samurai theme song. What are you talking about? Can't you hear the folk instruments and in the intro and the exotic tones throughout? Plus, the Steel Samurai has Japanese taiko drums that go... Dun-dun-dun in the intro. Right. Guess my ears just aren't as good as yours. Anyway, I have this amazing idea for a new show. Plume Punisher versus the Steel Samurai. I'm gonna totally go pitch it to some TV stations when I get back home. It's gonna be a huge hit. Right, Your Benevolence? I have no interest in such things. Oh no, Winnick! Oh, did you go to the doctor's appointment? Well, if nothing else, talking about the Plume Punisher has thankfully seemed to cheer Maya up a bit. It's getting late. Try to get some sleep, okay, Maya? And leave tomorrow to me. Yeah, well, hopefully the results are okay. Okay, thanks, Nick. I think I've covered just about everything. Time to head back to the temple and go over everything I've learned so far. And I'm gonna go clear my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, that helped. So we're going to... Getting late. Won't be long till sundown. Oh, is that, Albie? That's right, Your Benevolence. Yeah, there we go. Are you done with your investigation for today? Pretty much. I thought I'd go over what I've learned so far. Here to join me? Yes! Please allow me to help! Okay. First, we know that the High Priest received a warning 3 days ago. It was from someone claiming to be Lady Kira, and it told him not to perform the rite. That's right! It was that rebel hunter! But what of it? That's what I'm not sure of yet. It's always fun to see what it looks like then the Cookie Cat Astral Projects. Why would Lady Kira want to stop the rite? You could solve that mystery. Right, I can figure out her motive for threatening the High Priest. It might be the break I need, but I just don't know enough right now to act on that lead. How unfortunate for you, Barbed Head. Your only hope is pure speculation. That shall not stand up in the Hall of Justice. You have no actual proof of Lady Kira's involvement in this crime after all. Yeah, the warning letter alone can't prove who killed the High Priest. I'll give you one last chance to withdraw before you are charged under the DC Act. Your Benevolence! While it is true you did not forge or suppress any evidence, that is perhaps a product of my careful monitoring of your every move. I wasn't planning to do anything like that in the first place, Your Benevolence. But I am going to prove Maya's innocence, within the confines of the law. How can you be so sure you will? because of my undying faith in my clients. That is a lawyer's greatest weapon. What nonsense. You have chosen to dig your own grave. When next we meet, it shall be in the Hall of Justice. As royal priestess, it is my duty to reveal the truth through the divination seance. This time, I will prove that the insights I glean thereof are the very truth itself. Prepare yourself, for this shall be your last trial, and your last rites. Tomorrow shall end with you under the headsman's axe. Bruh. Okay then. Tomorrow, I'll be defending Maya in that so-called Hall of Justice again. Right knows full well what can happen when you don't pay attention to the evidence, indeed. That whole seance thing makes trials here completely different from those back home. Plus, I don't have a shred of conclusive evidence. On the other hand, I got plenty of confusion and anxiety to spare. That's a mood. I'll have to think of something. After all, I'm the only lawyer in all of Karain. Adabusek! How you doing, Mama Wolf? I have to do this. I will do this. I'll prove Maya's innocence if it's the last thing I do. To be continued. Alright. I'm looking at the time. It's 20 minutes to 4. And it's like almost a 4-hour limit. Or like the 4-hour minimum that I usually do for stream. Might well be the last thing you do. Oh boy. I'm kind of wondering whether I should wrap up early today. Hello! Illusion, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Biscuit Bunch officially. Appreciate it. Nursing tennis elbow at the moment and very sore and painful. Oh, heck. Hopefully everything will be okay. Yeah, I think I might actually wrap things up a little bit early. You could check out the video quick if you call it here. Oh yeah, I could do that, couldn't I?